Hi, I'm Alex Borghese from Smart Recycling Now. Today, I'll be talking to you about plastic. Plastic pollution and how much of it is in our oceans and landfills. First, let us talk about plastic. How much plastic waste is produced and what are microplastics? Plastic pollution is one of the most pressing environmental issues we are currently facing. Plastic is non-biodegradable, and according to the United Nations Environment Program, the world produces 300 million tons of plastic waste each year. Half of this plastic is used just once and then disposed, and only 10% is recycled and only 12% is incinerated. The rest ends up in landfills and in the environment. In the last 10 years, we have produced more plastic products than in the previous century. Plastic may take up to 1,000 years to decompose. This plastic sits in landfills for years, and with repeated rainfall, water absorbs the toxic water-soluble compounds in the plastic. These toxic substances then leach into the soil, groundwater, and streams, poisoning the ecosystem. Other bulk pieces of plastic are literally dumped into streams and rivers, which then find their way into our oceans. Currents in the oceans pull and collect floating plastic, creating large islands of plastic, the largest which is known as the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. There are 5 such large, non-biodegradable islands of plastic in our oceans. And what about the plastic you can't see? Plastic degenerates and breaks down into smaller particles less than 5 millimeters in size, known as microplastics. Even smaller are the nanoparticles, microbeads, and microfibers. All of these tiny particles escape wastewater treatment plants and get into the soil, the rivers, and ultimately into the oceans and into our food chain. The collected plastic in the 5 ocean patches also creates millions of tons of microplastic which permanently remain in our oceans. My next video will talk more about microplastics and the tremendous amount of plastic in our oceans.